Well, if it is an audio go live o'clock.
It is, in fact, that time, yes.
Okay. Had we done, like, all the things here? I feel like we had. Although, I also feel like... No, do not begin now. That is incorrect. Item... No, I guess I had done item management at some point.
Well, it was the pupper's birthday last week. Happy birthday, puppers. Bio says, I'm here to fight for my friends or eat shit trying, and I'm fresh out of Friends. Young Ike McSwolehuge.
Oh, you know, look, he's just a little guy right now. He's not roided out the way he is 3 years from now. You are here on time, Zed. Well done. All right, we got a seraph robe.
Drugs.
I mean, the speedrunning correct answer at this point would be to Speedwing and seraph robe on Ike already, but at least I think. I don't think they save it for Marcia. And yet in Engage, he's swole despite representing this game. Yeah, I don't know what Engage was. Engage was like, we're just gonna have 2 representatives from Radiant Dawn for some reason. Even though Ike is technically representing Path of Radiance, but we're gonna give him his Radiant Dawn, like, guys.
It's fine.
It's time to get our only mage swarmed to death while our only anti-armor unit gets stabbed to death by some jackass on a pirate ship, as is tradition. We don't have our mage yet. He comes in next chapter. In fact, we don't even have our healer because he's with Titania. Wait, Titania's here. He's with Oscar
and
Boyd and
Gal.
Grail.
I was close.
The only name my brain was coming up with was Gerald, and I knew that was wrong.
Famous Gale mercenaries.
You know, as you do.
It's fine. Okay. Look, the fact that I'm even coherent after the week I've had. Like, guys, I was so out of it Wednesday, I misspelled my own last name.
Good for him. He's unlike a certain someone. He understands that nothing good comes from trying to throw hands with a legion of pirates. You know. Look, it's fine. Start! Watch the bonus damage tutorial? Yeah, sure.
Sure, let's make Willow read tutorials. Let me tell you about bonus damage.
Okay.
It's crazy. You're gonna love it.
Uh-huh.
This effect allows you to cause more damage than normal when you meet certain conditions. An archer attacking an airborne unit, such as a Pegasus Knight, is one example. It's Allie Archer. You're looking at the status screen of an ally unit.
Uh-huh.
Check out the menu item in the lower left.
Can we discuss what an absolute piece of shit this archer is? Dude is level 3 and has a total of fucking 18 stat points. In addition to 15 health. This man is a tragedy.
It says flying next to effect.
It does say flying next to effect. This man, this bow, he has like a negative effective attack speed. Like, this guy is useless. Useless on toast.
This indicates which unit will receive bonus damage from your current weapon.
Oh no, it's Blue Trunks. The objectively worse Trunks. I mean, yeah, true story. Well, this is the first playthrough, Zed, so You haven't missed a playthrough yet.
Or if you're talking about what you missed the last
first
stream,
you missed Ike eating shit.
getting knocked on his ass a bunch by his dad, Titania showing up, getting benched to go and visit villagers. Then our sister got kidnapped and we went to go save her, and now we're fighting pirates. Is basically it.
Yeah, like pretty much, right? Since the Peg Knight is airborne.
Oh, sorry. Since the Peg Knight's airborne, she'll suffer bonus damage if struck by an arrow.
The arrow.
Shh, it's fine. Like, you'd read it any better.
Well, I mean, I'm just saying, it's not just any arrow. It's specifically the arrow.
No, any arrow on a Peg Knight.
Incorrect. She said the arrow.
Now look at the archer's weapon icon. See how it's blinking?
Yeah, sure.
This means his target will suffer bonus damage. This window is an easy way to see if you'll inflict bonus damage or not. Want to see this in action? Of course you do, silly. Let's go.
Of course you do.
There was a silly there. You had to say it with the super peppy voice. That's like
Now-
the rule there.
Now, here's an interesting thing. That guy was doing 16 damage to that Peg Knight.
Uh-huh.
With effective,
Mm-hmm.
which triples damage.
Yes. Oh, I see the issue.
Yeah.
I see.
Unless effective is only double damage in this game, in which case he should have been doing 8. But, like, that had to have been calculating the effective damage in because he only had 12 attack. His maximum damage he could have dealt if the Peg Knight had 0 defense was 12. So it had to have been factoring in the bonus damage. I swear effective is triple just like crits are.
I always thought effective was only double, though.
Maybe.
Anyway, wow, did you see that? Nasty. That arrow caused bonus damage, and now the airborne unit is reeling. There are other weapons that trigger bonus damage too, but only against specific units. Long swords work well against units on horseback, and armor slayers help you mow down knights. So do hammers.
Also, there's, fire magic, which burns cats to death, and lightning magic, which zaps dragons real
Really
good,
well,
but not
and-
in this game.
And
And
wind,
wind magic, which fucks over flyers,
Yeah.
but again, maybe not in this game. I can't.
Thunder was also really good against, like, wyvern riders, too,
Yeah, it's
not just
dragons.
dragons. Well, also
Yes,
dragons,
dragons.
but...
Anything with dragon. Radiance weapon effectiveness is only doubled. Yeah, there you go. So, yeah, anything that's a dragon is lightning, but not in this game though. In this game, in Path of Radiance, Wyvern Riders are basically just considered Peg Knights. They're just flying units. They don't count as dragons. So they're also weak to Wind Boys. I think. Pretty sure. Which is especially bad for them because they don't have the res of Peg Knights.
Anyway, when you get a new weapon, or if the enemy has one, be sure to check it out. Oh, wait, hold on. I have to tell you about the Lagoos.
Hey, spoilers!
When they're in human form, no special bonus damage applies to them. You'll just see the normal combat information. But once they change into their animal form,
Yeah, in Radiant Dawn, the Wyvern Knights are just treated like dragons. They're not considered flying units anymore, so they're no longer weak to arrows. The only problem they have is electricity. And Har doesn't even care about that because you can't hit him. He's
He's
just a
indestructible.
monster. Everyone knows that wyverns are just the horses of the dragon world, so it checks out.
Bonus effects apply again. That's because the unit's characteristics have changed.
Yeah, of course you hit that 50A. Why wouldn't you?
It's a tutorial. Everything's rigged. That's it for the bonus damage tutorial. You made it through without falling asleep. Yay for you!
So, what? Sorry. I think I fell asleep there.
Remember, bonus damage occurs only under specific conditions, so heed the unit weapon relationship.
Or don't, because after a certain point in the Talius games, you don't care anymore.
Correct.
Would you like to see this again? Yes, let's make Will read it all again. Alright, cool. That's a Lancy boy over there. Gatry! Go stab this guy. Uh-huh. Right.
I'm sorry, why is he taking so much damage?
He's not. Look at his defense. Look at the attack.
Oh, sorry, I was just looking at the number next to attack and wasn't factoring in the defense. I was about to say, Gatry shouldn't be taking damage.
Oh, he's not. Don't you worry. Poke. Next turn.
So why did they give us the effective damage thing?
You'll see
when-
on the next turn.
Ah, aerial reinforcements, like every pirate ship map. Understood.
Aw, look at this guy.
Oh.
This poor man.
Oh, friendo, you're so screwed.
God, I can't even kill him off a double with a steel sword. Jesus Christ. Shin-on! I need you to soften up the... I need you... Listen. Shin-on.
I forgot how much I love Shin-on.
Shin-on, buddy. That 21 crit rate, my dude. That's like a 40% crit chance on 2 hits. 9 tripled is 20. You almost definitely kill this man. God damn it. I hate it.
He might not crit. It's fine.
Yeah, he might not, but I don't want him soaking experience.
Why not? He's probably coming with us anyway.
Because he's probably not coming with us, realistically speaking. This man is gone for 3/4 of the game, is a pre-promoted unit, and gets utterly outclassed by the other archer in this specific game.
Bullshit.
I wish it wasn't so, but he's kind of not the answer here. He's incredibly overpowered at this point of the game. However, I also don't trust this man not to... I know Shin-on. This man crits as fucking much as Edward.
Yes. That's accurate. I just happen to really like Shin-on.
Yeah, me too. Oh my god, you.
Wait. I know him.
Yes, you do. He's like Ina's butler or whatever.
Yeah.
I can't remember his name. Nasir? It might be Nasir.
I wanted to say Nasir, but for whatever reason my brain was assuming that was one of the Lagoos, but he's just branded, isn't he? Or am I completely losing the plot?
Yes, Nasir. That is in fact Nasir. The game will not tell us this for like a really long time, but that's Nasir. The only thing he's ever talked about is how much he loves putting. I imagine it's supposed to be putting and not purring arrows through people's skulls. He'll absolutely steal every kill. Yeah, true story. This town seems quite unruly, wouldn't you say? Is it always this dangerous? Oh, so it's plagued by pirates, is it? I see. That would explain why the people here seem so anxious. You would appear to be a mercenary. Would I be right in supposing that you were hired to clean out the pirates? Yep, like I said, Zed, this is definitely Nasir. I was... When it comes to the Tellius era Fire Emblems, especially anything that appears in Radiant Dawn, I am almost an expert. Here, perhaps you should take this. It might help you if you run into trouble contending with the pirates, but do hurry. I came all this way to see the world-famous fish market, and I'll never do so with those ruffians about. Best of luck to you. Fuck yeah, free elixir. Yeah, thank you, Nasir. Hey, do you mind going and dealing with all of these guys? Thanks. Bruh!
Like, you couldn't take care of it yourself.
Right? Would you quit throwing shit on the damn floor? Yeah.
I swear there wasn't anything
There
on my
was.
finger. So question, which halberdier in this game is in this game? Devadan or Dandev?
Oh, I think Devdan is this one and Dandev
That's
is
what I thought.
Path of Radiant or Radiant Dawn, I think. But it's been, I mean, they're the same person, so it kind of is an irrelevant question, but I think Devdan was the original one, and then Dandev was the later iteration. Haha, you suck. Get smacked. Oh god. If I put Shin on anywhere in range of these people, they're definitely going to try to murder kill him. So you just stand here. Thank you. Hey, so can you solo all these pirates? Okay, thanks. But couldn't you do it yourself? Sure could. Then why don't you? Because the food I just ordered won't eat itself.
Yep.
Yeah, like Nasir could absolutely handle all of this single-handed. He does not need our help.
So here's...
Watch the indirect combat tutorial.
Okay, I'll make my point in a minute. Let's talk about long-range and indirect attack strategies. First, let's check out some indirect attack strategies. An indirect attack means attacking an enemy who is 1 square away. No shit.
An indirect attack means attacking an enemy indirectly.
Can you see an enemy more than 1 space away? I feel like every time I read one of these, I'm like I'm like Dora and Dora the Explorer. It's often done with a javelin or a hand axe.
Wait, also, wasn't it like Danved? I swear it wasn't Dandev. Wasn't it?
Trick question. Dandev is not the name he had in Radiant Dawn. It's Danved.
Got there!
Yep.
I got there first. It had been bothering me this whole time. Like, this whole time it was bothering me. And I'm like, I swear that was not his name in Radiant Dawn. Yeah, I got there before the text, or before the response came in, Zed. Like, it'd been bugging me this whole time, and I literally was just double-checking my knowledge when Willow started reading the thing. But she could absolutely attest that I was doing that at the time. Yeah, yeah. Almost. Yep. Like I said, dude.
Although you can do it with a bow or magic spell too. Let's try it out. First, I'll move the ally 1 square away from the enemy.
Uh-huh.
Next, I'll pick attack from the unit menu and press the A button. Boom. Simple. Other than being able to attack from a distance, it's just like using a direct attack. But don't get cocky. If the enemy's weapon can also deliver an indirect attack, you'll be counterattacked just like this. Some weapons can deliver both direct and indirect attacks, so check your enemy before rushing into battle. Let's talk about long-range attack.
Easy for you to say.
Clearly not. Let's talk about long-range attack strategies next. A long-range attack is one that strikes an enemy from 2 squares away.
Uh-huh.
Only some bows and spells can do this, and counterattacks are really rare.
Unless the enemy happens to be using a 3-range bow or spell.
Oh, and another thing.
One more thing.
I knew that was coming. This weapon is called a ballista.
Fuck these.
It's huge and powerful too.
Especially against living targets.
If you hop in, you can use its massive bow to hit enemies that are really far away.
An indirect attack is any attack where you don't attack the enemy directly, unless they're spaced more than 1 square away, at which point we arbitrarily call them ranged attacks to confuse you.
But only certain units, such as archers and snipers, can use a ballista.
Only certain units, exclusively archers and snipers.
Enemies can use it too, so don't go all nuts and let them walk right up to it. That was a weird sentence. I had to reread it after I read it because I was sure I misread it. Ahem. Thus concludes the indirect and long-range attack tutorials. Don't forget this now. It's nice to fight people without being counterattacked all the time.
Okay, fantastic.
I was gonna make some sort of point before that tutorial started, and whatever the point was has since fled my brain. It couldn't have been that important.
Clearly not. Poke. Did you know that a ballista is basically just a really big bow? Because enemy archers sure do, and they'd love to show you if given the chance. You suck, random axe lad. Yeah, come impale yourself on Ike. You know what I really miss in Radiant Dawn? Or in Path of Radiance from Radiant Dawn?
What?
The fucking window at the bottom of the combat thing that shows you the stuff.
Yeah, that is nice. The house grew to my window.
Yeah, essentially, right? Hey, Gatry, go, like, plug up that gap. You'll be fine. I think. 14 defense. What do these guys have on attack? Like, 14, 13, 15, 14. Oh, you've got a bow. That's why they brought that up. Interesting. Again, go plug up that gap. Thank you. I would very much like for Ikekins to swing around over here and MDK that guy. When use is left on your sword? Enough. God, I cannot tell you how much I miss having to do that in modern Fire Emblem. Of having to go like, is my sword about to break? Like, do I have to worry about my weapon durability? It seems like such a small thing, but...
You know, I appreciate it as a mechanic, but I do find it really tedious after a while.
Okay. Now, Shinon, I'm going to move you over here, where you should be in range of that enemy archer, to force the enemy archer to come 1v1 you. Where you're out of range of everybody else. This man is just going to come try to attack Titania again.
But can't the archer also get to Gatry, who can't attack back? So given the difficulty...
But Shinon's ability basically forces things to attack him when
right.
available.
That's right, I forgot he has that.
Usually. Like, provoke... Nope, you went for Ike. That was a risk I was willing to take. Ow. I'ma get you! Ow. Poke. Now why did you do damage? Didn't you only have, like, 12 attack or something? 13?
No, there was one that had 15.
Yeah, but that shouldn't have done 3 damage. It should have only done 1 damage.
But weren't they super effective on the weapon triangle?
Yeah, but that doesn't do extra damage. It just increases your hit rate.
Maybe they had a second weapon they swapped to?
Maybe. Well, apparently... Oh, does it give extra damage in this one? My god. So it's 8... 9... Oh, no, 11? Yeah, that kills. Excuse me. Mr. Bowman, you need to die. Goodbye. Yes, more levels for Ike. Da-na-na-na-na. Skill speed. I will take it. Okay, where's the jackass with the fucking hand axe?
Yeah, apparently weapon triangle gives plus 10 to hit, and what I assume is supposed to be plus 1 damage. Yep.
9, that's 12. Yeah. Alright, Shinon. Do the thing. Come on, do the thing. There it is. Thank you for doing Shinon things, Shinon.
He always looks so swish when he does that, though. I love the archer crits. I always have.
We are gonna set Titania up. Titania up over here and just equip her with an axe so people will hopefully stop attacking her and go prefer to beat up Ike.
You know, I was trying to decide the other day
13
who, like,
16
my husbando in the Tellius saga would be.
16. Oh, yeah, okay.
And I was really struggling because there are some that I love for purely aesthetic reasons. Some I love for their personality, but, like, hate the aesthetics on. And some that are just, like, such hard passes. Like, I love Shinon. I do. But Oscar is super sweet. What's up?
The attack speed on that pirate.
Uh-huh.
Gatry can double that man.
Wow.
With a steel lance.
I mean, to be fair, it's not a guaranteed kill because his hit rate's only 72.
Yeah, but the fact that he can double that man with a steel lance... I mean, he can also double that man with an iron lance, and that's a more likely kill. Alright, yeah, go nuts.
Like, I really like Oscar's personality.
Poke!
Definitely not Soph. Nacella.
Poke!
Nacella, I love the aesthetic of, and same with literally all the herons. I don't know.
Yeah, the archers do not suck in Tellius, I will tell you that. Oh, there it is.
Oh, sorry, I was reading chat. Hey you, boat monkey. You tricked me, didn't you?
Hi, Marcia. This is why it's important to not skip leg day. If you do, then you get doubled by a walking slab of steel with a stick glued to it. Yeah, he tricked ya. What a vile and nasty thing to be saying. Don't you agree, matey? Yar, that I do. There be nothing but honest pirates aboard this ship, missy.
You said you knew the whereabouts of my older brother. That's why I came all the way to your ship.
Aye, and we do know. He was on board for a while, and then, do you recall where he went, matey? Yar, that I do. He was a penniless oaf, so he tossed his worthless carcass into the rolling waves. Yar har ho.
My brother? That's a horrid.
Horrid, did ye say? Your scurvy brother was the horrid one. He lost a game of chance, he did. If you lose, you must pay, and the scallywag tried to cheat me. By Shanty Pete he did. Arr, calm yourself, me hearty. Yar. 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 I love this pirate. Yar!
Hang on. Can you just leave it on that screen for long enough for me to take a picture of world's dumbest thing? Thank you.
Yar!
Yar?
Yar. Yar. After all, his darling sister's come to pay us a visit. What say ye work off your brother's debt?
What say I run you through with my lance and we call it a day?
Yar! It matters not that ye be a Pegasus knight, lassie. We have axes and ye have spear. A wee minnow like yourself is no match for us sea dogs. Prepare yourself, you flying wench.
I'm not afraid of you, Clambake. If your axe is as dull as your wit, this'll be over in no time.
The pirate's leader looks like a pack filler Yu-Gi-Oh monster, doesn't he? It's great. I love waifus based on personality and aesthetics in this game. Ileana, Nephany, and... Listen. Okay. Mia, top tier. Just saying.
Ileana is coming with us at the end of the game. I know you don't like it, but she is coming.
Mia is absolutely top tier. Yar. Yar? Yar! Yar. Our talks be nice. But Mia, absolutely top tier. Nephany is, at least in Radiant Dawn, like one of the best units in the game.
Hands down.
Hands down. And is, like, almost always the one that gets the Wishblade. Unless I'm doing something really dumb, like a full Peg Knight run, in which case it goes to Marcia. But... Well, at least I took care of that archer for you already, Marcia. Yar?
Yar.
Yar. Boo, you stink!
Next week's recap.
Yar.
Yar? Yar? Yar.
Boy, Shinon is getting bonked today. Aw, look at the man with the sword trying to kill the Peg Knight. Bye!
Yeah, we all knew that wasn't going to end well for him.
Oh, look at the man with the sword trying to kill the Peg Knight. Other phase. Player phase.
Marcia!
She's busy.
No, she's not. She literally said that she could have killed that guy.
Yeah, but she didn't.
Marcia, I'm disappointed.
Let's see. Gatry, be a deer, and come stab this worthless pirate fuckhead in the face. And also preferably kill him. Good start. Good finish. Well done. God, it's weird having Gatry double things.
Yeah. Certainly not common.
I mean, when he's not wielding a Brave Lance anyways. $10 double. Yeah, okay.
When we get to Radiant Dawn, my favorite waifus are Micaiah, Ileana, the Saniki as an honorable mention alongside Nephany.
Well, the good news in Radiant Dawn is Micaiah and Saniki definitely go to Chapter 4 because you don't have a choice. Oh, Lair. Okay.
Yeah, I was about to say, like, that name doesn't ring a bell.
Yeah. Like, Micaiah and Saniki definitely go to Chapter 4, like, no questions.
Because they have
to. Nephany definitely goes to Chapter 4 because Nephany.
Ileana always goes when I'm playing because, again, I love her aesthetic. And mages are my thing. Like, the number of times I've done all mage runs in that game. Well, mages and required lords.
Hey, Titania, get out of here. Go stand over there. I think that guy is going to be more inclined to attack Marcia than Titania, but...
But yeah, genuinely, Micaiah is...
Eileen is a dancer in 4. That is...
Micaiah is my all-time favorite Fire Emblem Lord.
Teehee. Look at this loser with the hand axe.
Celica in a very close second.
Okay, good. You went for Ike. Thank you for finally going for Ike again. You suck, and you're crit. Bye-bye.
He didn't need that crit.
No, but Ike likes being flashy. Uh-huh, okay, good.
Radiant Dawn also makes you take Soth with you to end the game, which is unfortunate because his ability triggers all the time when you don't want it to.
No, it triggers exclusively when you don't want it to. That's the problem. 13. Well, I need a crit to kill either way, so... Iron Bow it is.
Also, I really, really don't like it when they make the Lord's plot promotes, which I understand why they do.
Welcome to every Fire Emblem game ever.
But...
That's just Fire Emblem in general, my dude.
I know, I just don't like it.
Look at that. Ike's almost caught up with Gatry in level already.
Let me Fire Emblem Awakening Tactician change my my main character whenever the hell I want.
Starting with Awakening, Lords can promote with... Yeah, well... Starting with Awakening is when Fire Emblem started being something that wasn't Fire Emblem quite a lot. So... I maintain, like, pretty much every Fire Emblem game... You had plot promotions for Lord. Sometimes it was an item promotion where you didn't get the item until part of plot. That was always fun. Yeah, I thought so. Titania, listen, I don't usually let you do shit, but I need this man dead. Because Ike needs to be standing where you were standing, and I don't want this man throwing an axe at Ike. Hey, sweet hand axe. And give that to Boyd later. This is a defeat the boss map.
But don't we need to have Ike talk to...
Yes. I just want to know where he can move and where these guys can move, so I can move Ike in place to, like, draw these guys and kill them before we deal with him.
Oh, crackers. There's too many of them. I don't want to die here. Brother, this might be the end.
Hey, are you alright?
So cold. So... Huh?
Don't give up.
Who are you?
I'm a mercenary. The villagers hired us to get rid of the pirates.
Are you going to help me?
Of course. Yeah, no problem. Let me and my companions take it from here. You can escape while the pirates are distracted. Not that they've done much of anything to you.
Oh, heck. Sorry. Oh, hey, that'd be fantastic. Thanks so much. I don't know what to say.
You don't have to say anything. All in a day's work.
Phew. You're helping me out. I should show my gratitude somehow.
Yeah, that's nice, but I can't think of anything off the top of my head. Just get yourself somewhere safe, please.
Well then, I'll come talk to you about repaying my debt later. Oh, I completely missed there was another line
Well,
there.
yeah, because it didn't show up until I pressed the button.
What's your name, handsome? Is a weird thing to say when I'm only sitting in a room with my brother.
I'm Ike with the Grail Mercenaries.
Ike, got it. And I'm Marcia, a Pegasus Knight of Benyon. Don't forget me.
Do you have to be, though? Like, could you maybe just change sides over to, you know, not... Actually, no, we're cool with Benyon in this game. Benyon doesn't get to be a dick until next game.
Oh, it was another case of adding another line to the bottom of the lines. That wasn't there at first, isn't it?
Uh-huh.
All right, I'll be seeing you later. Winky face.
Bye! Alright, now for the time-honored tradition of... Ugh. Ugh.
Why aren't you just moving further forward and then dropping?
Because I keep forgetting that in Path of Radiance, you can't drop on the same turn that you rescue.
That's dumb. Radiant Dawn did that better.
I agree. Well, that's slightly annoying. Slightly.
Zed, no, it's established that Benyon's still terrible in this game.
Yeah, but they're not, like... comedically evil.
I mean, even in Radiant Dawn, comedically evil might be a bit of an overstatement. The prophet was just getting some really bad advice.
Come get me, hand axe loser.
And was, you know, kind of distraught.
Teehee, that guy sucks.
Define comedically because Oliver is in this game.
Smack. Smack. And that guy's range. Crit. McCain is also still in this game and just as racist. I mean, look. The problem is they're being compared against Dayan in this game, and Dayan is just fucking insane.
Yeah, I have no defense for the way Dayan behaves in this game. Honestly, I have no defense for the way Dayan behaves in the beginning of the next game either.
Shove. Uh, 9, 12 to crit for kill either way. Use the weaker bow. Boo! Bye.
Also, game, please make me have to awkwardly flirt with my brother less. I really don't like that.
Rejected. Alright, now we just have to deal with Havarti. The unfortunate thing is, if we'd already had a clear file on this memory card before we started, this guy would have a Thieves Band that we would get as a drop.
Really?
Yeah, true story.
Huh. Why?
Because it's a New Game Plus bonus. Well, not New Game Plus, but it's a clear bonus. Ashnard is insane. The rest of Dayan are shown to be fairly reasonable people. Yeah, but they keep listening to Ashnard, so, you know. Tomato to nuclear warhead. Uh-huh. Yeah, 10. Looking at 10 potential damage, doubled. Uh-huh.
Aren't we looking at 9? Oh, no.
17 minus 7.
Oh, I was looking at how much damage we do on a single hit. Okay, yes.
We're dealing 9, 18. This guy dies before our next turn. Give back what you've stolen from the good folk here and set sail. Yeah, now I know you're touched in the head, lassie. We show 'em our axes and say arr, and the golden grub come raining down. We'll not be giving this up. I see. Looks like we'll have to rely on force of arms then. Bonk. Ow. Bonk. Ike, listen, bud. On that guy's turn, do me a solid and do not crit.
Why?
Because if you don't crit, I don't have one use of an iron sword left to figure out what to do with.
Fair.
Yar, I'd like to stand over here to die better.
To each their own.
Bonk. Oh, no. Yar. Arr. Help me. Yar. Yar. That's how Ike killed literally his entire crew. He won't be able to sail a boat this massive on his own. Ike cares not an iron sword broke.
We've driven off the pirates. Your people will suffer no more indignities at their hands.
All of the pirates, even. Oh, that is joyful news. Here's your pay, as promised.
Thank you very much. And if you find yourself in need again, don't hesitate to send word.
Of course, of course. All of you put on a most marvelous show. Such combat skills. To be honest, I was expecting Commander Grail to be here today, and instead I got a woman and a couple of kids. And I saw just you, or nothing more than, no offense, a band of children. Well, I will admit to being a tad nervous, especially that the scrawny little blue-haired kid. He looks like he eats dirt.
I apologize for troubling you. Unfortunately, Commander Grail had other pressing matters to attend to.
Driven off, brutally murdered in their
entirety.
entirety.
Same
difference,
difference,
really. Yeah. Oh, no, don't apologize. There's no need. After all, you got rid of those brigands, and you did it impeccably well.
It's a fine compliment you pay, sir, but it was our pleasure.
As a matter of fact, you're more than good enough to be in the Royal Army if you so desired. Titania is definitely well known. She's the second in command of the band, after all. Yeah, true story. Yeah, especially your Commander Grail. He's far and away better than most any general I've seen hereabouts.
You know what we should do with you instead? We should make you teachers in a school run by a church for no reason, even though you lack any credentials.
The church in Benyon is currently looking for teachers for their officers' academy. How would you like to sign up? Actually, I didn't mean you. I meant the scrawny little blue-haired kid that looks like he has no teaching credentials. What I meant to say is, don't you think running off pirates is a bit, beneath you?
That's not...
Yeah, don't get me wrong now. You certainly helped all of us simple folk out. But even so, it seems to me the proper place for you and your Commander Grail is in the service of the Crimean throne.
Right, them.
How do you forget Crimea? They're the best country. Well, that's what this old man thinks anyways.
We, and Commander Grail, are quite satisfied with the work that we do now.
You've nary a selfish bone among you. I mean, except for the bit where you're still accepting my payment, so you clearly have some selfish bones. Anyways, rest assured, we'll speak again if any problems arise. Thank you. The local church has been looking for teachers lately. Do you have any experience in committing war crimes? Because if you were interested, that would look great on your resume. Titania, is something amiss?
No, of course not. Our mission's complete. That's all that matters.
I'm sorry. I'm still thinking about Boyd just constantly going, dang, last session. Dang! I mean, Gallia would beg to differ, especially given the events of the next game. No, Gallia is run by a monster. Actually, no, their king's kind of cool, but they are certainly they got nothing on Crimea.
Well, Crimea does probably have one of my favorite rulers of any of the nations in the Tellius saga.
Crimea has what is undoubtedly the best Peg Knight that has ever Peg Knighted. I mean, healing a personal unbreakable sword that is a brave weapon and is light enough for her to wield effectively, a crit rate that goes into the stratosphere, and the ability to not be hit by anything ever.
Not to mention that the map that you first get to use her on is my favorite map in all of Fire Emblem. Screw every other map. Alencia's Gambit. Only ever Alencia's Gambit.
True story.
Our mission is complete, and that's all that matters. You did well today. Every one of you. Which I think I've read already, but better safe than sorry.
First 2 lines, yes, third with you. Jobs like this barely make a dent in my incurable boredom. I got to kill like 2 dudes. It's like that old buzzard said, there's better work out there. Something with a bit of a challenge.
Shinon.
I'm joking. J-O-K-ing. Come, Titania. Be honest, don't you find the work we do to be a bit disheartening, unglamorous?
What? You too, Gatry. What's gotten into you?
Definitely heard enough about that map already over the last couple of years. Nonsense.
I will continue talking about it till we play it.
Please, look, we're not a band of money-hungry recruits. We're professionals, and we're very good at what we do. Shinon and I have discussed this at length. All of this mundane mercenary work is unworthy of us. We are wasting our talents.
I see. You're telling me that you think Commander Grail is mismanaging us. Do I have that right?
Whoa, 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 whoa. Hold it right there. That is not what I'm saying. What is it, Titania?
What is what?
You seem angry. It's not like you.
Huh.
Exactly. Ike's got the right of it. The royal family is good, but the nobles are kind of not that good. I don't believe there's any evil galleons in either.
Also, I'll continue talking about it until we play it, at which point you will then continue to talk about it after you play it.
Yeah.
Yes.
Hey, remember when we did Lindsay's Gambit? And I mean, Skirmir is kind of a tool. That's true.
It's just that Look, we do good work, and we help people. I want you to be proud of that. I felt like you were saying that, saying work that doesn't bring fame and fortune isn't worth doing. That's all. Sorry.
No, you're right. We are the ones who ought to apologize.
Enough. Let's get going, shall we? Rest is part of our jobs, too. We can't go into the next battle exhausted.
Now that's a plan. I'm so hungry I could eat a wyvern. Titania,
What is it?
if you're looking for pride, I have it.
Hmm?
You and my father have kept this mercenary group together. And I'm just proud to be a part of it. That's all. Surrounded by idealistic fools. What's so wrong with fame? What's wrong with having money to live well?
Shinon, you don't need to be a douche.
Yes, he does. It's his character in this game. Be a douche. Chapter 4, Roadside Battle. Meanwhile, at the mercenary fort, Soren! Ike's literal canonical gay lover.
Ike, I've got to tell you something. Listen to this.
One more thing. Settle down, Mist. It's too early for you to be yelling like that. It's like 9 in the morning. Now, what's going on?
Soren's back. He just arrived.
Oh, fuck! Really? Oh, that's weird. He wasn't supposed to return for a while yet.
I know. I wonder what he's doing back so soon.
Probably nothing to worry about. I'll go talk to him. Where is he?
In the mess hall. I think he wanted to talk to Father.
Come on, you don't have to be a douche. Have you seen the man? Everything about his face begs to differ with that statement. Right. I'll go check the mess hall then. Troubling news indeed. Gather the troops.
Yes, Commander.
Ike, if you got time to waste, you got time to work. Get over to the briefing room. Yes, sir. Hey, what's going on around here? Bad news. Something big is happening, and we need to formulate a plan of action. Soren! Hi, Ike. Long time no see. I'm glad to see you're back. But what happened? I thought you were going to be studying for a while longer. Yeah, long story. What's the hold up? Get over here! Let's go. I'll fill you in later. You probably remember that Soren's been trading with another mercenary group. Well, he's back now. Turns out they all got wiped out by some kind of ashen demon or some shit. Supposedly there was another survivor, but we don't know where they went. They might have fallen off a cliff. And he's got some unbelievable news. Okay, what news is that? It's Crimea and Dan. They've gone to war.
War? It can't be.
And that's why I've called everyone here. Soren has some more information. Go on, Soren. All right. Look at this map. It's a map of Crimea. Quite detailed from the looks of it. I see we've got,
Scribble?
Kabumamu, We've got Kumajatab. We've got, why do all of these places start with C's and or G's?
I think that one there's a Q.
This Uchiha looking motherfucker over. Listen! Soren is the best!
He is objectively the best mage they give you in this game, she says begrudgingly.
Miss, you don't need to yell like that. It's like 9 a.m. Now that you've woken me up, I'll have to take another 23-hour-long nap. Soren is... I don't think he's as angsty an Uchiha.
I disagree.
No, he's just disagreeable to most people for reasons that will become clear in Radiant Dawn. Yes. This is the Melior. Crimea's capital.
The city of Melior.
This is the Melior. It's I promise it's just called Melior. It's not called the Melior. Our base of operations is right about here. Everything started 3 days ago. Would he sell out all his friends for a pack of Skittles? Because being as angsty as Uchiha is a very high bar to reach. No, absolutely not. This man would not sell Ike out for anything. This man would die before he sells out Ike. I needed to do some research, so I went to the archives of the Melior's Royal Library. Without warning, a scream of a terrible beast, a wyvern maybe, rent the air, and the building was rocked by a tremor. I rushed outside and saw wave after wave of knights, cavalry, and wyvern riders, each clad in glistening ebon armor, black as night. The Dayan army? Correct. Was there provocation? Well, as you know, relations between Crimea and Dayan have never been friendly. Till the next game. However, the past centuries have seen only minor skirmishes. Nothing that's ever approached the scale of this attack. It was brutal and without warning. Dayan laid the capital to waste. I've never seen destruction on this scale before.
A swift attack, devastating and brutal. A daring gambit, indeed.
But if it succeeds, a very well chosen one at that. I saw a bunch of knights, all clad in armor, as black as night, almost like a black knight, you could say. Yeah, he's here. Not to worry. Hi, Ashnard, how you doing? Yes, the King of Dayan wouldn't hesitate to employ such treasonous tactics. What happened next? King Crimea's brother deployed the Crimean army to meet the attack. The king ordered his people to flee the city before the battle reached them. Fearing the worst, I also fled and made my way here. So we don't know how the tides of battle flow now, do we? That's alright. Word of the war can't have traveled far yet. We may well be the first ones who know of it out here. You did well to bring us this information, Soren. I know some risk was involved. No, it was nothing.
Dayan has invaded Crimea. We may be mercenaries, but this still affects us.
What are we gonna do? Well, that's the question of the day. How do you see it, Titania?
Crimea is the closest thing our company has to a homeland.
In that we literally live here.
The Crimean royal family and noble houses have been generous, providing us with many lucrative jobs. From a moral standpoint, as well as a business one, it's in our best interests to help Crimea.
And you, Soren? Well, I agree on one point. We are mercenaries. We aren't Crimea's private militia. No coin has crossed our palms, so I think we should stay out of it. So, you'd have us sit and watch as Crimea's overrun? I would. Dane's troops are superior in both numbers and morale. The chances of a Crimean victory are slim indeed.
But Crimea is ruled by King Raymond, who's known throughout the land for his wisdom.
War in Crimea would be bad. I mean, that's where we keep all our stuff.
And his brother, Duke Renning, is said to possess peerless valor and courage. Dayan may not find victory so easily.
Good old Duke Renning. Yeah, valor and courage are for children's tales. In terms of military prowess, Dayan's King Ashnard is every bit Lord Renning's equal. Victory will hinge on troop numbers and supplies, and Dayan is superior in both. I think the outcome is painfully obvious.
Curse you, Soren. Crimea's not doomed. If they can turn aside Dayan's initial thrust and turn it into a test of endurance.
With the Crimean army both demoralized and ill-prepared, they simply will not be able to hold out that long. All right, that's enough, both of you. I hear what you say. However, we must ascertain the current situation before we decide on any action. We'll send a scouting party to get a closer look at the Melior. Ike, I want you in charge of this. You've proven absolutely nothing so far, but go do this thing. It's incredibly important.
You've killed some bandits and a pirate. Clearly we can put you in charge of things.
Assemble your men and get going. Do Renning and Ashnard both use swords? Maybe. My brain remembers Ashnard using an axe, but that's probably just because he's on a dragon. And I immediately associate that with axes.
Well, that's Har's fault.
And Radiant Dawn Jill. Because in Path of Radiance she uses lances.
Well.
Curse you, Soren. How dare you speak in facts and logic. I mean, he is the tactician of the group. What? Me? Titania will accompany you as an advisor. Oh, Commander, you must be joking. He's just a boy and he's had barely more than a taste of battle.
Thank you, Shinon.
Yeah, honestly, I think Shinon's spitting facts, Dad. Like, I don't think I'm ready for this. What do you expect a whelp like him to accomplish? Shinon. Since you're so concerned, you can go too. Okay, wait. That's not what I... Blast. Again, with these, like, weak sauce fucking expletives. Who else? Gatry, Reese, and, Soren. That should do. Dad, wait, why do you want me... That was an order, Ike. Get moving. There's no time to waste. Yes, sir. Titania, I'm going out for a bit. I want you to give Ike some direction.
Understood.
Don't get mad at me. I'm the tactician of the group. It's quite literally my job to be the guy everybody hates because he's always right. Yes, sir.
Ike, wait up.
What?
Here, this is for you.
The Regal Sword! A sword? Where did you get it?
From Father. He told me to come and give it to you.
He could have just given it to me himself. I saw him 5 seconds ago. Anyway, it's beautiful.
This is the first sword you've gotten that wasn't a hand-me-down from somebody, isn't it? That's great.
That's not true. I took this perfectly unused iron sword off of a random bandit.
That I killed.
That I killed. It's not a hand-me-down. Yeah.
Well, be careful. Oh, and bring me a souvenir. Something nice. I've never been to Melior before.
Missed. Soren's calling it the Melior now, and we're kind of trying to roll with it, so if you could be supportive... Mist, I'm not going on vacation. Sheesh. kids.
Rude.
I see a healing hedge. 3 of them, in fact.
Yeah, I was about to say, I see multiple healing hedges.
Dot. 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 You got this from Dad? Why didn't he just hand it to me himself when he was here a minute ago? You didn't take this when he wasn't looking, did you? Well, be sure to bring me a souvenir. Yeah, because Ike doesn't get a rapier because it's too regal for a simple mercenary like him. So instead, Ike gets a sword called the Regal Sword. Are you feeling all right, Ike? You haven't
just
said
the
a word.
dot, dot, dot.
Oh, yeah. You haven't said a word in quite some time. I don't understand what Father's doing. Why put a new recruit like me in charge of something so important?
Exactly.
Well, you are going to succeed him as our commander someday. Don't you think he wants you to know how to lead? Me, I don't know if I'm capable. Also, I started like 3 days ago. And even if I am, that day's a long way off, right? I mean, I'm inexperienced, weak. I'm nothing compared to my father. I mean, I ate dirt the other day.
They're foreshadowing something.
Like
they're leaning a little heavy on it for the early stages of the game.
It's like a normal sword, except you can shoot Kamehameha beams through exclusively your closest loved ones. I'm not so sure about that. When I look at you, I see a young man full of promise. Commander Grail is a great man, but I think you'll be every bit his equal. In time, you might even surpass him. Oh, don't be ridiculous. That's just my opinion. You need not pay it any mind. Yet, if you fear your own weakness, why not take this chance to go out and better yourself? That would be more in keeping with your personality, no? I guess you're right. How things look over there, Soren? Same as here. There are corpses strewn everywhere. There are quite a lot of them, especially when you consider how far we are from the capital.
Are they Crimean?
Is that a character for Miss to steal things? She's canonically one of only 5 characters who are confirmed to be super pure-hearted. I mean, she didn't steal it, she just borrowed it without permission. If anything, Ike stole it. Judging by the armor, the vast majority of the dead are Dayan soldiers. So, Crimea has the upper hand? Just the opposite, I think. The Crimean soldiers were members of the Imperial Guard. That means King Raymond, or another member of the royal family, was on the move when Dayan soldiers fell on them.
Could it have been Lord Renning?
No, as long as the Crimean army still draws breath, Lord Renning won't leave their command. Maybe another member of the court. Maybe a young, green-haired...
Pegasus Knight?
No, not in this game. I don't think she gets to do things in this game. We've got Dayan soldiers moving in on our location, and they don't look happy.
Does she love the way they walk in diagonal?
Dun, dun, dun. Oh, is she? I don't remember her being playable. But... Oh, if it isn't my Jean. You there. Who are you? What are you doing here?
Oh, we're no one you need.
You're armed. Heed me, drop your weapons, and surrender. Act quickly, or else... Listen to me, fool. You're making a mistake. We're not... not going to cooperate, hey? Ready your weapons, men. Move in and kill them all.
Headstrong fools.
Well, getting caught up in some skirmish is not part of the plan.
The chin on this man.
But they're obviously not going to listen to us. The Grail mercenaries, get ready to fight. I mean, he does kind of have a Kronk chin, let's be fair. All right, Ike. Let's see how you handle the role of a captain. Well, what are your orders, boy? We'll do what you say as long as you hurry up and spit it out. Yeah, I know. I'm thinking. Give me a minute, would you, Shannon? Jesus Christ. Ugh. Useless. We'd be better led with mist than this soft, untested whelp. Let's see. We're in the middle of the road. There's not much cover. Soren and Reese are vulnerable, so we have to protect them from enemy attacks, right? That's a sound strategy, Ike. I can attack from behind your defenses. Good thinking. Do you mean that? Alright, let's do that then. Everybody group up and hit it till it dies. Right. The Regal Sword.
I'm about to have to read the mage tutorial, I bet.
A sword Ike received from his father. No, he didn't. He got it from Mist. It's light and easy to wield. It is indeed. It's basically a slightly weaker steel sword that has lots of crit and is lighter than an iron sword. It's like extremely good, basically.
It's like an iron sword plus.
Titania, you have a hand axe, you have healing staff, yeah. Wind. Do you start with... I thought so.
Zed points out it's also effective against armor and horses.
What? I don't remember it saying that. It does not say that. I mean, I don't doubt it's true, but it doesn't say that anywhere. Ah, Soren. God, has anyone ever told you you're worthless, you loser child? Shannon, just because I haven't started using steroids yet doesn't also mean your face isn't looking extremely punchable right about now. Oh yeah, he starts with Adept, but is actually using capacity. That's kind of annoying. Adept is like really good. Although I think it's like skill percent activation or something. Maybe luck percent.
Something along those lines.
Okay. Move of 5. Yes, I can have you go sick that soldier. Ike is gonna head down that direction. I don't like these two. I don't like all of these Lance boys right here. That's kind of annoying. It's also just to defeat the boss. One, two, three, four. Yeah, Ike should be able to get to that guy. Alright. Looks as good as I think we're going to manage. Actually, hold on. Nope, you're still forcing all of those units. Okay. I can't turn people off yet.
There it is.
Watch the Trinity of Magic tutorial.
Saw that coming. Let's talk about the Trinity of Magic. Oh, come on, it'll be fun. The Trinity of Magic works in a similar way to the weapon triangle. Remember the triangle? Sword speed, axe, and all that? Of course you do.
Yeah, I remember this being backwards from Grand Order.
There are 4 kinds of magic. Fire, wind, thunder, and light. I know that doesn't sound like a trinity, but just you wait. First, we'll talk about fire and wind. Fire is strong against wind, and wind is weak against fire. Next is wind and thunder. Wind is strong against thunder, and thunder is weak against wind.
Hey there, Ike. I'm here to teach you about magic today. I used to be a white magic teacher, you know. When was that? It's really best for you to just not ask.
Finally, we have thunder and fire. Thunder is strong against fire, and fire is weak against thunder.
Yeah, I was gonna say, there's definitely a dark magic user. There is a single dark magic user in this entire duology, and yes, he is in fact optional.
This is the Trinity of Magic, where fire, wind, and thunder spells fight it out for dominance. There's one more thing. The Trinity of Magic has no impact on light magic. That's just the way it is.
Kind of like the weapon triangle, has no impact on bows or knives.
Yeah, fair. But enough of the talking. It's time we saw the Trinity of Magic in action. There are two mages here, an ally and an enemy. No shit. The allied mage is equipped with fire. And the enemy mage is equipped with wind. Look what happens when they meet in battle. Check out the magic equipped... wow. Check out the magic each mage has equipped. See the arrows?
Check out the magic equipped each mage has magic.
Look. They show their respective attack advantages and disadvantages based on the Trinity of Magic. Since fire magic is strong against wind magic... ... It has a green arrow pointing up.
Do you see the green arrow?
And the wind magic has a red arrow pointing down. Normally, fire would cause 8 points of damage, but in this case, it does 9. And when the mage uses wind, he'll do only 6 points of damage instead of 7. Now watch them fight.
Fight for my amusement, peasants! Check out the magic equipped each mage has equipped. Didn't you say you used to be a magic teacher? Oh, stop it. That was practically a lifetime ago now.
See? The battle happened just the way I said it would. I'm pretty smart, don't you think?
I used to teach white magic, you know.
And thus concludes my Trinity of Magic tutorial, even though there's absolutely 4 types of magic, and I started this tutorial with that statement.
I mean, there's actually 5. It's just
Well,
one of them isn't playable until the next game, optionally.
Pay attention to it, because it can give you the edge in any battle, as long as there's mages on your side and the enemies. If there aren't, well...
Get stuffed. Alright, boy. Soren, into the bush! Boy, that's unfortunate. Why must you be slower than this man? Gatry! 2014. How much could Soren do?
Probably more than 5.
Yep. Excuse me, sir.
Is it bad that I heard the da-da-da-da-da at the start of combat and filled it in with Inspector Gadget?
It's not like Anna neglecting to tell us magic-related things is anything new, so her saying, as a matter of fact, that there's actually fewer types of magic than there actually are isn't surprising.
No, not really.
Alright, Soren, now that Gatry has weakened that man, please go delete him. Bye!
Magic. Willow's favorite thing in every video game.
Ike. Not quite. Unfortunate. Okay, that's not gonna do it. That is also not gonna do it. That's most likely to do it on crit.
I mean, yeah, but do we want to dig into the Regal Sword already?
If I don't use it, I'm not gonna use it. Like, that's the thing.
I mean, fair.
Like, I always end up trying to save these weapons, and then I don't ever use them. So... Oh, see, now it's talking about being effective against horsey boys and armor lads. Smack. Ow. Smack.
Bio. Soren, that's such a horribly inefficient way to use a wind guillotine.
He's not been trained correctly. See ya, that guy. Okay. Movement range on you guys is of concern. Especially that guy. He didn't happen to get health in him. Okay. Also, Titania, could you be a deer and come deal with this Lance boy before he starts giving Ike problems? Like, first he summons a fucking tornado, which on its own should already be sufficient enough, but then he summons 4 vertical guillotines after the fact to forget everything that isn't a neck. Or to target everything. Listen. He didn't have the benefit of Byleth training.
Yeah, it does kind of make a difference if you're trained by a war criminal.
Hang in there, Ike. Good job. Good dodge. Well dodged. And that guy is probably in... Oh, God. Ouch. Crit. Goodbye.
Well, it was nice while you existed.
Level up. Da-na-na-na. Strength, skill, speed, defense. Thank you. Basically the perfect level. And another spirit boy comes to try and stab Shinon. And misses, just like the other 2. Oh, you want a 1v...
You're dueling snipers saying Shinon.
He wants to one... Wow, Shinon knows. Wow, bye.
Kill.
Shinon was not having any of your bullshit.
It's like dueling snipers. I'm gonna let you see one good shot before I kill you with the going gun.
I'm happy for you, and I'm gonna let you finish. But have you considered die? Okay. We're in a bit of a precarious position here. And dead.
Oof. Rip. She wants punchable face doing work.
As you do. I would love to be able to get Soren to go beat up that guy down there, but I don't think that's gonna happen. That guy's got a steel lance. That's not cool. So does that guy. Oh, that guy even drops his. Speaking of, steel sword. Night Killer. Alright, watch out for that guy. Don't stick Gatry in front of him. Joe Javelin. From the Chin Man. Alright, Titania, listen. I am gonna need you to, like, go aid this situation up here pretty rapidly. 'Cause it's really quite not good.
Night Killer is effective versus Titania, not Gatry, actually.
Yeah. Okay. Boy. If I bring Ike up here. And then just hit a safety vulnerary. Just in case the rest of this plan ends up not working out. So that's 15 damage, brings you down to 6. That'll be 7 damage.
I mean,
Poke!
you can feel it when Gatry takes steps.
Oh, never mind, you double.
Wait. What?
That man had no speed, apparently. Dun-na-na-na-na.
I mean, good for Gatry, I guess?
HP defense. Well, pretty much what you expect, to be honest. Unfortunate, but not unexpected.
Hashtag temporary wall.
Heal. Yay. Gotta grind out that Reese experience. This man wants to stab Shinon still. He's in a bush! What do you think you're gonna do?
They think they're going to be effective. Just let them live in their fantasy.
And this guy's like trying to murder Titania, like he's gonna be able to do anything to her.
With a bow.
With a bow, yeah. Oh, and that guy's just booking it.
That guy's intelligent and running away.
And he's going for the healing edge. Soren! The enemy was a soldier, which in most Fire Emblem games are nicknamed spear-wielding victims. Oh, cool. Soren got a lance. Just what he needed.
He's the perfect person for that.
I mean, yeah, obviously.
When I think Soren, I think Lance.
I mean, yeah, I do. It seems reasonable. Okay, we have 2 problems to deal with. We have this guy, and we have this guy. I don't suppose you're just like magically fast enough to... Not quite, but almost, which is scary. I mean, that kills probably. Get him, Gatry! Thunk!
Power poke.
Bye. Excellent. I would really love for Ike to be able to attack that man out of the bush that Shinon is standing in, but that is not going to happen without moving Shinon, and if I do that, there's a very strong possibility that, like, if I do that and try to have him attack, it's going to be a problem. I can have him, like, just kind of come off to the side, though. Yeah, you're almost, you are almost definitely going to kill that guy, so... What I'm going to do instead... Check the range on this guy. Hey, Shinon, go draw that other archer's fire. Meanwhile, Ike, I would like for you to step up here.
Into the safety bush.
Into the safety bush. And 9 is not going to do it. 12? Yeah, that'll do it. Also, dude, like, I know it's not likely, but if you do want to hit me... Okay, that's fine.
It would have been nice if he had, actually. It could have been some experience for Reese.
Yeah. Free Steel Lance. Oh, Titania took some damage, though, so that's fun. And that guy... He's running to the safety of the healing bush, though, so, like, probably don't have to worry about him too much. Alright. Titania, I guess I'll have you... Oh, that's that guy's range as well. What I'll do is bring Titania up a bit to try to draw a little bit of attention out. Aw, look at that. He's taken... He did not go for the healing bush. He went to steal a vulnerary from his friend.
Well,
I forgot they could do
well,
that.
he did stand... He did recover HP in the healing bush.
Dude.
Before he went to go steal a vulnerary.
That guy with
from
the
a friend.
steel sword actually did damage to Titania.
Respect.
What a cheeky little shit. And then he died like a bitch. You suck.
And crit.
And nope. Didn't need it.
Of course he didn't, but that's exactly why he usually would.
Yeah, as soon as I saw that guy do that, I was like, oh yeah, I remember people in fucking, like, Olincia's Gambit trading, like, the same vulnerary to, like, 4 different dudes in one turn.
Oh no, they put a guy at this choke point. Quick, everyone trade vulneraries or we all die.
Alright. Gatry! Please draw these guys forward, thank you. Reese, if I could have you just put some health on Titania for us, thank you. Keep the heals coming. Ike, I need you moving up. And...
Can Gene unshove Ike?
yeah. I'm gonna leave Titania there just to make sure nobody can get to Reese. Save me, corner!
Also, doesn't someone over there have the Night Slayer anyway?
Yeah, that guy.
Chink.
Poke! Poke!
The hell?
Boy, this, like, first couple levels makes Gatry look way better than he is. You have 7 speed. How heavy is your damn lance? Oh, 16. Yeah, that would explain it. It's alright, buddy. Hold on, let me just double check. Yeah, okay. Nope. Don't worry. It's just the game's throwing an error. See if the game recovers. It did last time. It doesn't look like the game is recovering.
Well, that's fun.
In-game model of the thing was bordering on full-on Vasavi Shakti levels of gigantic. Yeah. Come on. Please recover.
Game.
Please recover. I don't think it's going to recover, you guys.
Up, down, down, left, right, BA. Did that magically fix it?
Yeah, it's not responding.
Yeah.
Well,
that sucks.
That is unfortunate.
We've discovered the true gambit that the enemy boss was relying on to survive the encounter.
Sorry, bear with me a second. I'm just trying to see if there's save state options, because if that shit's gonna happen, I'm gonna need to, like, actually save state a bunch. Just to make sure that we can, like, maintain progress.
That's about how far we were into stream when it happened last time, too, isn't it?
I don't know. I tell you, it's also a bitch to get running, because, like, sometimes it just, like, closes immediately as soon as I try to actually launch the game.
Well, Dolphin as an emulator can sometimes be really... I mean, I've never seen an emulator that runs any smoother, really, but...
Oh, the GBA ones are, like, extremely good. They pretty much always work. Come on. Oh boy.
Well...
Just out of curiosity. Interesting.
What?
Very interesting. When I turned off the custom texture, like the high-res textures, it didn't crash. But I would really prefer the high-res textures.
They do look a lot better. So Bio says typically if you crash on a GBA emulator, it's usually something to do with the ROM and not the emulator itself.
Yeah, the GBA ones are like really very stable. Okay, well, it does not want to load up with those custom graphics going today. So that's a... Well, actually, they weren't even on that time. I do have a second... Okay, that one wants to work. I do have a second instance. And the second one seems to want to work today. So that's interesting. But it's now not, like, been on screen, which is a problem. Oh, wait, there it goes. Okay, we're good. I think.
We'll find out.
Let me check the buttons for states. Save state is... Oh, come on. There's got to be a button for this, right? Help. Why is there not, like, a keyboard combination for saving to slot?
I mean, theoretically, the second monitor makes that easier to do, though, right?
Kind of, but it's a lot faster to just have a keyboard shortcut that does it.
I mean, I don't disagree, but unless they give you the ability to create one.
Settings. Taz tools? No, I'm not doing a Taz. Debugging, controller, graphics, save and load states. Shift and F1 is save to slot 1. Okay. Oh, hold on. That did not load those textures. Why did that not load those textures? It should have done. There we go, that's better. I'm impressed it'll let me apply them after the fact.
That is actually somewhat surprising.
Okay.
Well, the good news is at least we weren't like crazy far into the battle. Like it's
We
not,
were almost done.
yes, but it's not a long battle. Also, thank you for not making me reread that entire tutorial again.
Did we Iron Sword this guy? Yeah, I think so, right? Or did we Steel Sword him?
I think we steel sworded.
Why would we have done that? It didn't kill. It was probably iron. Ike, you're not supposed to get hit there, buddy. Just throwing that out there. Gatry, I had you come up here and stab this guy. That left him with 6, which is exactly as much as Soren can do. Soren came up here to hide in this bush. The timeline is now split. We've been stuck with the Ike who doesn't know how to get punched in the face. Yeah, no, doesn't know how not to, yeah. Well, we had Shinon come up here and delete that man from existence.
Yep.
That sounds about right.
Pretty sure that's how it happened the first time.
I'm gonna play this a little bit differently, though. I think. So I'd very much like for that guy to have a harder time running away. Good miss.
Shinon. Never change.
Here comes his lance-based fuck to take a chunk out of Ike. And not get crit to death like he did last time. I don't know, it was the second one that got crit to death last time.
I suppose we'll see if RNG remains consistent.
Nope. That's gonna be a big problem.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, that's gonna be a big issue. This man wants to dueling snipers with Shinon, which never goes well.
Overkill?
No.
Just regular kill.
Okay. Oh boy, how do we figure out how to unfuck this mess?
Well, we gotta get Reese to Ike.
No,
Ideally.
that's first of all not possible, and B, way too dangerous.
I mean, alternative, use a vulnerary, but that... We really need the damage output, though. Because how many people are here to mess with things? I mean, I guess... I mean, ideally we want Soren to get a kill on something, because experience is important for him right now, but it's also important to knock down the number of lance-wielding fuckheads by Ike, so...
Sorry, or Shinon, could you please stop needing to like use the silver or the fucking steel bow for like basically everything? Okay. Time to try and think this through. At least the lance guys I can counter against. So if we remove this iron bow lad from the equation.
The iron was plenty.
Yeah, I was trying to see if we could do it in one with the steel.
Fair.
I always try to preserve uses of a weapon where I can. Oh, well.
Excellent overkill, Titania.
Par for the course, really.
Yep.
Would be extremely excellent if you could, like, somehow not kill this guy, but...
Well, so far he's listening.
Okay. That puts me in a position where Soren can, like, wind this guy to death. Good adept trigger. Didn't help, but thank you for triggering it anyways. Gatry is going to just come here in order to hopefully block off anybody from getting to Soren. Which is not really working for that lad, but works for everybody else. Reese is gonna duck back here. And Ike... oh boy. Ike is gonna come down here and hit a vulnerary and just kind of hope that's enough.
I mean, at least he's standing next to Titania, so that's one less space that people can use to attack him.
Yeah, that's sort of why I went with this formation here. And that guy's too busy trying to heal his fucking wounds to... Yeah, you're gonna go for Shinon, because Shinon is bait. And you're gonna miss.
Bio, like, you literally have a single job, and that's to not eat shit.
Ike, stop getting hit!
I know that's, like, your favorite thing to do, but it'd be really great if you could just not. Come on, defense.
Nope. Did not get the level we got last time, which is sad. Okay, you're gonna go grab that vulnerary off that guy and heal.
That's fine. I'm not mad at that.
You, if you hit, are a problem, though. No, no, you're not. Okay, cool. We live another day.
Ooh.
Never mind. Ike, dodge, for God's sake! You bitch.
Nope. Okay.
So, fun story. We're gonna run it back. Wow, so far this RNG has been remarkably consistent.
Which is a little worrisome.
See if we can break it.
Where was that crit any of the other times it would have mattered, Ike?
Hoping by moving Ike and Reese in a different order, it'll reset the RNG. It might not, but...
Come on, defense.
No, same level. It's gonna be the exact same...
Yep.
Yeah, it's gonna be the exact same play.
Okay. Stupid question.
Uh-huh.
But is there a way to maneuver units in a way that still keeps our squishies relatively safe,
Nope.
but lets us get...
Not with this many of them. If I could gotten the crits on turn 1, yes.
Have we considered rescuing Ike onto Titania to survive the turn?
It's maybe a possibility. There's equally a possibility is getting these two chuckle nuts out of dodge. Titania still deletes this archer. Without the crit this time. Because the crit was seated, I could just give that to Shinon. So we build a nice defensive wall where only one spear lad can get to Ike. God, lack of double bow is such a pain in the ass.
Oh, hey, something for Reese to heal.
Only if we can do it safely. Yeah, come get some. Ow. Dead. Different level.
This time you got defense. I'll take that.
It might not matter against the steel knights, though. Dodge does matter, though. Dodge matters big time. Okay. Now we've got a bit of a problem up here, but...
I don't think it's quite as bad as I think it is.
it's pretty problematic. So, I mean, effectively all we're doing now is we're playing with we're playing with battle saves from Radiant Dawn early. Not because I was trying to, but because I have to in case the game crashes, which is unfortunate. How much damage do you actually deal? 16. Soren can take a hit.
Like I said, I don't think it's as bad as you think it is.
That's interesting. Soren, go stand over there. Can you get to... You can't. Excellent.
I mean, the thing is, and it was something I would have pointed out before, but you moved before I had the chance to. Technically, the space Soren's on, I'm fairly certain, is actually a choke point because
Yes,
of trees on either side. So you could have put Sheena. What I was originally going to suggest was putting Sheena on there.
I could have done it still because I could have just shoved him. Gotta remember, Telly's games. Moving other people around is pretty swish. Okay. Ike, can you kill this guy without taking a counterattack? Maybe. There's a 65% chance that you can kill this guy without taking a counterattack. That's a risk I have to take. Well, that didn't plan out. That didn't play out. In that case, let's just time warp this bad boy again.
Let's see.
And make sure Reese heals shit on.
So this, why am I stuck in the body of another blue-haired mercenary again?
Ike can do better than this. We've seen this proven. He's just electing not to at the moment. Okay, Steel Lance Soldier misses. And then Soren, smack. Smack, no Adept trigger. Damn it. Really hoping for that Adept trigger there, Soren. Not gonna lie. Oh boy. Oh boy! Right. That's, annoying. Very, very annoying. God, you can't actually kill this guy outright, even.
Is it showing res for defense?
Yes,
Okay,
it does that.
I just wanted to make sure.
Soren, you go up there. And then you get rid of that dude. Get almost a level, but not quite. Get a Steel Lance.
Bio says, I think the problem is that in this timeline we got stuck with Ike, whereas in the pre-crash timeline we had the cooler Ike.
Yeah, true story. Iron Lance. No health to heal here. Alright, Ike, listen. I really, really need you to figure out how to kill this dude. You can't do it. Not without a crit. Gatry, are you slow enough to poke this guy? Yes. Try it. Yeah, you bonked Gatry. Congratulations. Okay, that's kill. Good job not getting pegged in the face that time, Mike. Also, that man just put his axe through his skull. Did you see that?
I did. No one ever accused the opposing army of being smart.
You know what? I'm gonna let that guy do whatever he wants. If he wants to come beat up Ike, that's his prerogative. Reese, I would love to have you do something, but it's not possible, so just stand there.
Still say that Ike just became disoriented by Sothis now talking in his head and demanding Ike tell her what's going on.
Oh, there's Soren with a wind crit.
Again, he uses wind guillotine wrong. He needs to go back to wind guillotining school.
Go take lessons with Annie. Magic res. I would have liked speed, but
Sometimes we gotta take what we can get.
true story. Reese, where can you... That bush. Ike, can you... Yes. Okay, fantastic. And so it was that Steel Sword Boy got turbo bonked again. And so it was that Archer Boy ran to his death against Shinon again.
Yeah, well... Overkill?
Nope.
Shinon, I'm disappointed. There's no kill like overkill, my friend.
Alright, Gatry. Please draw that guy over here for murder. Anybody missing health? Titania is missing health. Excellent. Love to see it.
Hello, friend with the Night Kneeler.
Killer. Yes, you've been left alive with 1 health. Thank you. Also, Gatry's missing out. That's useful. Wow.
Oh, wow.
Fucking
really good
damn
level
good
up.
level, yeah.
I mean, it's a shame he didn't get speed, but...
I ain't complaining.
Speed is what one would typically call not essential on him.
And you're dead, son. See you later.
Alright.
Now, you are wielding a javelin, which is extremely annoying. You don't have any other weapon, which is equally extremely annoying. Shinon, do me a solid and draw that guy over. Reese, go put healing on Gatry.
And of course, do the cleric thing of...
Hit a save to avoid crash.
And of course, Reese did the cleric thing of missing exactly 1 HP or 1 EXP to level up.
Blasted mercenaries. They're better than I expected. All of my men are dead. It's just me and my extremely chiseled chin. Even so, they'll not prove a match for Dayan's finest. My chin. Eat javelin.
Okay. Shinon's hurt.
Shinon is hurt. Soren, how much do you do? You hit this guy for 8.
He also hits us.
I see that. Might not be a problem. Okay, Shinon elected not to crit, which is weird. That tree, how much do you do to this guy? 9. How much do you do to that guy now? 12. Okay. Steel Lance it is. Oh no, he also did a damage to Gatri. Level up for Reese. Magic Lock Res.
And HP.
Yeah.
It's not bad.
No speed. No speed is sad.
I mean, it really doesn't make a huge difference.
Alright, well, time for you to die, Mai-chin. A mage, eh? I'll have to keep my guard up around you, no matter how young you look. Ugh, you forced this combat. We cannot allow you to return home. You ready to die? Ugh, wretched curs. You will regret your decision to oppose Dayan.
Hey, Soren, remember your plan to be neutral? How's that working out?
Well, technically they still are, because nobody knows they did this. There's no witnesses. Skill res. Soren.
Buddy.
Soren, bud. Come on. Javelin. See for just a second. Go. Did we suffer any casualties?
No, you shit. You saw how we fought. Any wounded or dead? No. Excellent. Well done.
I don't know. Taking out these Dayan soldiers may have been a bad move. Hey, Shinon, what are you doing? This swine's got some nice weapons. Besides, he ain't gonna complain. He won't need them where he's going. Shinon! Get a hold of yourself. We can't afford such behavior right now. Steal from the dead on your own time. Oh, what, you judgmental little...
Soren, Shinon, stop this at once. This is no place for us to waste our time bickering amongst ourselves.
Alright, let's clear out of here. We have to tell the commander what happened. Let's take this road. We should be able to cut through the forest and... Huh? Something wrong? No, as I said, this road... Wait, I just saw something move on the far side of that thicket. Wounded soldier, maybe? Let's go have a look. Careful now. May Jay, I'll have to keep my guard up around you no matter how young you look. Begins throwing down hand signs. I'm sorry, but what are you? Sliced to ribbons via windblunder. Oh no. Hey, did you find anything, Reese? It's a woman. Leave her. We shouldn't get involved in matters that don't concern us. There she is!
Best girl.
Fucking love you, Olyncia. Well, thank goodness. It looks like she's merely fainted. Right, well, we better take her with us for now and make sure she's alright. Hey, give me a hand, will you, Reese? I know you're, like, sickly and not supposed to be in active combat still, but, like, help me carry this girl. I don't like this.
You shut your mouth, Soren.
Well, I mean, he's right. From a tactical point, it's really not a great move, but...
You shut your mouth and be nice to Olyncia, damn it.
Chapter 5. Flight!
The time warp's still stuck in my head. Father, brother, is that lady Ike rescued? Or, sorry, it's that lady Ike rescued. She's awake.
Really? Are you okay? Do you smell toast? Come on, let's greet our guest. So, how you feeling?
Oh, I'm fine. And you are?
Name's Grail, commander of the mercenary company.
My Lord Grail. You're the one that came to my aid, are you not? I don't know how to thank you.
Lindsay is top 5 in this game. Only top 10 for me and Talia. I don't know about that one, Zed.
Agree to disagree, Zed.
Oh, a woman. Let's just leave her here. But Soren, what if she knows some cool gambit or something? Don't you want to see it? No. Well, good for Soren. He's not there. None of the Grail mercenaries are there for that, actually.
Yeah.
Hold on. The one who found you and brought you here is my son, Ike. If you want to thank someone, thank him. No, please, that's not...
Lord Ike, was it? You have my gratitude.
Oh. Pardon my bluntness, but I have some questions for you. Tell me, who are you, and what were you doing in that place? ... The place where Ike found you was evidently the site of a fierce battle between Crimean and Daean forces. Do you have some relation to the Crimean royal family?
Yeah, about that.
I make no promises, but we may be able to help you. Will you share your story with us?
You took me in, and you've cared for me. I'll place my trust in you. My name is Olyncia Riddell Crimea. I'm the daughter of King Remen of Crimea.
What? You say you're the princess of Crimea?
Yes.
Okay, that's an odd claim to make. I've never heard of King Crimea having any children.
That is to be expected. My heritage, my very existence, has never been made public.
And why is that?
To avoid national turmoil. You see, I was born after my uncle, Lord Renning, was named as successor to the throne, so...
So they kept you a secret to avert a possible blood feud. Yeah, I'm willing to accept that for the time being, based on no actual evidence and just the word of this random teenage girl. Very well. Let's suppose that you truly are Princess Crimea. You must know what's become of the king and your uncle. I would like to hear that news.
My father and mother are dead. They fell at the hands of Ashnard, King of Daean. My lord uncle and the royal knights are still battling the Daean army, I believe.
I see.
I fled the castle to follow my lord uncle's orders and seek refuge in the kingdom of Gallia.
Lord Ike, you have my gratitude, but not your dour-looking friend. Oh, come on, Soren isn't that bad a guy. He wanted to leave me for dead in the forest. He's not that bad a guy.
In Gallia.
Yes, We believed that King Kainagus would grant me sanctuary, so that's where I was going. Debatable. But we were discovered by Dayan troops. I lost my escort of knights. My life, the life I have now, was purchased with the blood of those brave knights.
Does King Dayan know of your existence?
Yes, I was told the royals of each nation were informed of my identity in the event of dire circumstances.
If that's the case, they must be searching frantically for you.
Master Grau, my Lord Ike, you said that you were mercenaries, did you not? Please, would you help me to Gallia?
Would you help me to gain Gallia?
Oh,
As, like, an ally, presumably.
I beg of you, I have no one else to turn to.
Well, I'm not going to dignify that with a response.
Princess Crimea, truly.
Well, Father spoke to her as if he believed she were telling the truth.
I see.
What is it, Titania?
It's nothing. I was just remembering something from the past.
From the past? Back when you were still a Crimean royal knight?
What? How did you know about that?
No, you know, a long time ago I overheard Chinon and some others talking about it.
They keep such loose tongues.
Was it a secret?
No, it wasn't. Not exactly, but much like I have more experience than you, I also have many more things to worry about.
By the way, Ashnard, fucking Ashnard. How embarrassing does it have to be to have killed by some guy named Ashnard written on your tombstone? I mean, he's a crazy motherfucker, though. Like Princess Crimea.
Well, yes. I myself was unaware of the princess's existence, but now that I think about it, she does bear a striking resemblance to both the king and queen.
So she probably is the true princess. I wonder what Father's gonna do. Will he take on her request? Guys, we got trouble. Outside, there's soldiers. A lot of them. What? Is everyone here?
Yes.
Commander, what are the Dayan dogs saying? Well, turn over Princess Crimea and leave the area immediately. Comply now, or we will attack. Pretty straightforward. And what are we going to do? That's what we're here to decide. One thing has been made clear by the arrival of our friends outside. So, I would say this confirms her identity as Princess Crimea, wouldn't you? Yeah, but what do we do now? I'd like to hear the opinion of everyone here, especially the children who have no bearing on anything. Titania, you first.
The blame for this war rests on Dayan. If we ally ourselves with them, the company's reputation will surely suffer. Conversely, if we deliver Princess Crimea safely, our stock will rise in the eyes of our primary employers. Our road is clear.
Zoran, how about you? There's nothing to think about. We must deliver the princess to Dayan immediately. Even if Crimea's in the right? We are mercenaries. Our actions are dictated only by self-interest. If we want to ensure our future, we need Dayan in our debt. They will win this war, after all, and nothing else serves us better. Jedon, Gatry. Well, Soren's a pompous, superior whelp, but he's got the right idea. Besides, the destination's Gallia, so it's a moot question. I don't care how much we get paid, there's no way under the sun I'm going to a stinking beast country. Fucking racist. Princess Alincia, and she does possess a certain regal beauty. There's a lot to be said for that, you know. However, I do prefer country girls. A bit cuter and not quite so standoffish. Hey, forget I said that. Whatever you decide is good for me, Commander. Yep, yep. Yar. Oscar, Boyd, I know neither of you have been in the game since Chapter 1. How about you? I agree with Captain Titania. If we turn the princess over to the Dayan army, we're essentially giving them permission to kill her. Yeah, I'm in favor of helping her. That's what heroes are supposed to do. Well, Reese, what's your opinion? I believe that none of this hinges on whether she's a princess or not. Refusing to aid someone in need is not something we should ever do. That's what I think. That's right. Let's help her.
Please, we have to help her.
I didn't ask for the opinions of children yet. Wait your turn. And, what about you, Ike? I agree with Titania. I say we help her and take her to Gallia. I see. I think I know where you all stand. Well then, here's my decision. We escort the princess to Gallia. Why do you even have a strategist if you're not going to listen to him? Are you sure that's for the best, Father?
Because the game would be really short if we listened to him.
Yeah. Besides, I think the choice has been taken out of our hands. What? Open your ears and listen. Listen, all of you! Huh? What is it? I don't hear a thing. Idiot, that's the problem. Don't you think that's a bit odd? Complete silence in all 4 directions. Oh, so that's what you're talking about. Not only are the animals quiet, but the bugs are silent too. And that's unnatural beyond belief, which means we're surrounded. And the soldiers aren't waiting for an answer. They already decided to attack.
It would appear they had no intention of keeping their side of the proposed bargain.
Enough of that. I want to hear everyone's opinion on the situation. You start, Soren. I mean, I wanted to just leave her in the forest. Toss her to the wolves for all I care. They were planning on luring us into a false sense of security and destroying every one of us. Yep, probably so. But the deal is, we're not so naive or inexperienced as to fall for their trap. Everyone, take your positions. We're gonna settle this right now. I'll go and hold the rear entrance. Ike, you're in command. Don't let the enemy take the front. Got it. Be careful, Commander. I'll give it a shot.
And he was never seen again.
Reporting in, sir. The mercenaries have taken up arms and formed up in the Bailey. Oh, so they've sniffed out our plan, have they? Which means they're not an opponent that'll be easily fooled. We'll need something special. Shall we continue with the planned attack? No, Princess Crimea is somewhere within that fort. If we use flaming arrows to try to smoke them out, we might bring the princess to harm. We've been told to do our best to deliver her alive and uninjured. It would be preferable if they were to come out of their own accord. If they do, slay all but the princess. Yes, sir. Ah, the first defend map. 6 turns. Okay, that way is sealed, so that's cool. We have a 2-block gap to cover here, a 2-block gap to cover here. So Ike and Gatry on one, Oscar and Titania on the other. Back up with Reese kind of chilling in the middle to get to whoever needs healing. Soren dealing with whatever pickoffs he can get. We'll heal hedges right there. Want to block that gap there and that gap there. Okay.
I'd probably actually block from directly in front of where the red units are on the left-hand side of the map, because at least then that way it's slightly less of a distance for Reese to have to travel for healing.
Yeah, that's true.
And it's the same gap, essentially.
It's actually a better gap even, because here, like here, you could theoretically have archer, 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 archer.
Yeah.
Here you can only have archer, archer. So it is slightly better to do it.
The same can
back.
be said for the other gap too, if you move it back a space.
Yeah, exactly. It also makes it easier to set up. I would also argue, however, that there might be a better case for holding the gap here, at these 2 points on this diagonal.
Because then one of the units is on a healing bush.
Specifically Oscar, who's lower level. So we do like Oscar Titania right here. Oscar goes in the bush, Titania sits there, and then we get Ike Gatry to block up that gap.
So the only issue that exists in my mind with setting up that way is it means that whoever that one of the units capable of attacking Oscar also gets a heal hedge.
Yes, but I'm willing to put like we're gonna try to move up here when we can, but this is where we need to set up on turn 1.
Fair.
Least.
I'll concede that point.
Now we might need to block the gap here with Boyd or Sheenon on the first round. Because I don't know that Ike is going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, Ike is not going to be able to get far enough. Although, if we set up with 2 units here and then get like another unit 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ike can get to there. Oh no, he's got 6 move. Right, Tellius. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, okay, we're Gucci. Boyd there. Boyd is gonna be in the back chucking hand axes.
Can Gatry still get where he needs to get to gap plug from where he is?
Yeah, he's got to move again. Tellius, move of 5. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep.
Okay, just wanted to make sure.
Yep, I calced it before I swapped him. Soren. That archer is concerning. I wish I had a way to deal with him at range. How much damage do you actually do, bud? 10 on 5 speed. Okay. So if Soren takes an archer shot, that's fine. Soren is allowed to take an archer shot as far as I'm concerned. Items. Who has the hand axe? Titania. I need you to give that to Boyd, please. Sheenon, you don't really need that iron lance, so let me have you trade that over to Oscar just as a backup for his own. Soren doesn't need either of those lances. Give Oscar a steel lance so he has one of those, and pass the javelin to Gatry. You have a spare vulnerary. Let me pass that over to Ike since this is down to 1 use. That all looks good. We do have to check one more thing, though. Because Tellius. Yeah. Thought so. I'm not going to try to push for it. Like, the Ashura icon is nice, but it's not, like... If we end up so wickedly overbearing on this that we can push for it, we will try. But holding the gap is going to be the more important thing to play around here. Alright, Fogivore. It doesn't look Fogivore, but it might become one momentarily. Alright, let's go. Begin. Player phase.
How have they not just offered us a tutorial on defend missions?
Don't worry about it. Hold on. 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Ah. Fascinating. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That should work. Just in case I'm horribly miscalculating this. Level up!
For one of my favorite characters from like a character
Good old-
personality point of view.
Good old
but
Lance Pal. Oh, also strength or speed defense. Ooh, yeah, I did miscalc that. I thought I might have. I mean, I didn't miscalculate. The bush is just an extra unit of movement, and I couldn't remember if that was true in Tellius or not. Ike, forward.
I was about to say, wouldn't it make more sense to let Gatry take a swing at them first?
14. Not fast enough to double. I definitely need more than 14. Steel Lance be enough? 17? Would 17? 17 would leave him at 7? Yeah, that would work. Alright, Steel Lance it is. Yeah, it's not Fogivore this early, unless it's Fogivore on hard mode, because some maps do get like additional modifiers on hard mode. So that's also a possibility. Got that kill. Stick Boyd here with a hand axe. I've got more archers on this side. Didn't somebody took a hit, right? No. Oscar got
Oscar,
stabbed
but-
on the timeline that doesn't exist. Right. That makes sense. Come, worthless enemy, fight me on the heel hedge. Da-na-na-na. Magic speed. Well, at least you still got speed. Poke. Oh, look, he wants to fight Ike. You suck. You've accomplished nothing. Ah, this one wants to fight Boyd. Ouch. Hand axe. And this guy wants to die.
You use Divine Pulse to negate the hit. Oh, perfect. There's still damage to heal.
Watch the Victory Defend tutorial.
There it is. Hey! You don't always have to smite your enemies, you know. You can clear some maps just by defending. Defending means that you guard a specific point on the map for a certain number of turns.
Boy, defend maps are really easy when you're doing a solo. Because you just stick the unit on the defend point and watch them, like, absolutely buzzsaw everything to death. Why now? Why do this not do this on the first turn? You know, because reasons.
The number of turns is shown by the digit that appears in the upper left-hand corner.
What if there's 2-digit?
Your current turn count is the big yellow number below that. Watch both of them carefully. Defending works a little differently from the other victory conditions that you've seen so far.
Yeah, it's block up a gap and then just sit there and, like, camp forever.
There's less of a focus on attacking enemies and more on staying put and taking out whatever comes your way.
That is only true if you don't have a flying unit that can just go out and, like, snipe dudes and also be totally immune to everything. Cough, cough, har. Going on a solo boss killing mission on Olyncia's Gambit.
If you rush the enemy in a blind panic and end up losing the defense position, game over, man. Game over. Oh, and like in any other battle, your game will also end if you lose Ike. So watch that.
Just sit on the fancy throne with your crit disabling accessory while all of the enemies funnel towards you like a bunch of morons. I mean, yeah, pretty much.
However, just hanging out on the defensive point isn't always the smartest move. If you have a chance to eliminate an enemy that wanders into range, take it. The best defense is a good offense. I think I heard that somewhere. Yes, the Willow School of DPS and only ever DPS. Anyway, just because you're guarding something doesn't mean you should let enemies swarm you.
They wanted you to see how strong the enemies were first, but the enemies didn't accomplish anything. At all.
And that's how you win by defending. Strategy plays a huge role in a defensive victory. Attack or wait, fight or flight, plan each move carefully, and you'll be fine.
Alright, neato. Let's see, who's here that we can, like, fuck up. Six attack speed on that guy. Boy, I love this part of gap holding, where you just give somebody a javelin and have them stab people in the back.
It is quite amusing.
Yeet! Screw that guy in particular. Soren, I don't think you're gonna really have much luck doing anything to those archers. Ike, can you do something to this archer? Yes, you can kill that boy. Delete him, please. Gotta open up the gap so other people can try to impale themselves upon your sword.
Correct. Honestly, defend maps are usually some of my favorites.
Yeah. Like Lindsay's Gambit.
Correct.
It's a defend map, you know.
That may be part of where my fondness for defend maps comes from, yes.
Alright, Titania. $21 to 14 is... That's 17. Giving you the tutorial on how to fuck up the new victory condition after already giving you a turn to potentially fuck yourself over with bad placement for new victory conditions. I don't think you... I'm not sure it's possible to completely fuck yourself over on turn 1.
Yeah,
I don't think you have enough
with where
movement
you were
speed to
positioned
actually
that-
make that be a problem.
Yeah.
Alright. Why am I moving out of the hedge? Attack from the safety of the hedge first. Poke. Poke. Good co-poking, everyone. Alright, Boyd. Can you just, like, end this guy's career? No! No, you can't. Awesome. Love to see it. Soren, can you end this man's career? No!
No.
Also no. Who would I rather get the experience? As if that's even a question.
Besides, letting Boyd get attacked means that Reese can heal.
Reese can already heal. Boyd already got attacked.
Well... Fire says, I genuinely don't care. I think it's stupid regardless, because for nearly every other thing they've given you a tutorial for so far, they've given them to you right at the start.
Oh, Soren.
Yes.
Soren. That's how you're supposed to do, my dude. Alright,
You can attack the guy in front of Gatchery.
I could do that. I think what I would rather do is kill off the rest of these guys over here, and then we can just focus on this lane.
Assuming they don't end up with reinforcements, although it's early in a game for them to be giving reinforcements.
I can still maneuver next turn. Let's just try to open this up a little bit. Yep, bye.
Hi.
Made the mistake of trying to Made the mistake of trying to fuck with Shinon. Not a wise decision for continued living. Ah. Focus, Willow.
Sorry.
Aw, they're so cute, thinking they can just come over and take pot shots at horse boys with impunity. So this man, Anna's just as useless as when I was with Violet. Good to know things haven't changed. Oh, hey, a hammer. I knew there was a reason I didn't send Gatry to that side. I had that in my brain still. Well, bye. Oh, just over here like, dude, that hurt. Ow. All right.
Okay.
Okay, Ike.
I don't love that he didn't get defense,
Just-
but getting
just-
pretty much everything else is a
Just
fair
showing
trade-off.
off. Plink. Dead.
But yes, Bio, it's generally ill-advised to get in range of the guy who brags about how many people he kills with his bow before they even know he's there.
Good dodge. Good not kill. That's exactly what we want, actually. Ow. All these idiot lance boys wielding spears that are far too heavy for them. Poke! Aw, that's cute. Look at this man. Throwing a javelin at Shinon and then getting crit to death. Stab. Dun-dun-dun-dun-dun. Yeah, more levels. Let's go. Let's go. HP skill. Not the best, but I've seen worse. Okie dokie. Who's at low health and is easy pickoffs? How much damage do you deal to that guy? 9? That's enough for a kill. Death to that boy. Level up for Boyd. HP, strength, skill. It's okay. That hammer is going to make you way too slow. Yeah. I thought Soren was going to be pretty easily able to deal with you. That's not Shinon.
I was about to say, what are you doing?
I was trying to remember if Shinon could shoot through walls in this game, but he cannot. Well, there's only one guy left over here, so... You hit for 7. Titania, do you have a way to, like, smack this dude without killing him? Oh, sure don't. Alright, Oscar, I'm gonna have you poke and just get some, you know, trickle experience, basically. Bye. Alright, that side of the map is now secure.
And then maybe just stick to Tanya on the defend point just in case.
Bye. Oops, that's not Gatry. That's also not Gatry. Do any of you guys have range at all? Lance, bow. Well, there's some bows down there, but that doesn't count. Sword, lance. Blades. Oh god, iron blades. Oh, you're gonna drop an iron blade. Lovely. Gotta love iron blades. This is what? How much is that? More than 12. Goodbye. You stabbed my horse. Alright. So then, you guys don't have range, so that's cool. I do want to get Shinon in place to...
Dueling snipers.
Like, ideally, I want him to be able to get there on the next turn. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes, okay. So if he just goes behind Gatry, he can get there, and he can dueling snipers those guys out of existence. Without having to deal with counterattacks from the Iron Blade. He does have to deal with Dakova, who apparently has a Javelin. But that's fine. He'll be fine. Suspend! Alright. So, next time we finish out that map and see where we go from there, and hope the game doesn't fucking shit itself again.
But one of the best girls in all of Fire Emblem is unofficially with us at the moment.
Is she? Makai's not in this game.
I said one of the best, not the best.
Alright. Till next week, everyone.
Catch you next time.